Eagle Owl, and today we're going to talk about AJ Brown looking good, possibly ready for week one. Also, Landon Dickerson. I'm here, he preparing for week one, and we're going to talk about the game. Let's get straight into it. All right, man. A lot of exciting things happened before the game. As I called it, week three, preseason, snooze fest. That's what it was. But let's talk about some things that happened before the game. So, before the game, there were updates, what's going to happen week one. And the first thing I seen was the guys that were notably out that weren't playing in the preseason week three. So these guys are pretty much locks. So you have here Sidney Brown did not play. Adoree Jackson, who I believe will start, did not play. Jahad Campbell did not play. Maybe he locked up the spot. Matt Pryor did not play. A.J. Dillon did not play. The guys that did play were Jeremiah Trotter Jr., who played very minimum. Like, he didn't play too much in the game. They had Jakorain and Bennett. I ain't like the things I seen. We gonna talk about it, but he was alright. Then you had John Mechie, who had a nice catch, but who also had a drop too. But overall, he was good. Then you had Ainias Smith, who did everything possible not to make the roster. Darius Cooper had a catch. Cal McCord tried to throw it up to him in double coverage, which was just a bad idea, which resulted in an interception. Then Azeez Ojulari, who only played a couple snaps, looked like he's going to make the team, but that's the first thing I noticed. And I start going down the timeline on Twitter. Then I seen like, oh, that's AJ Brown running routes, looking good. But then I had to think like, hold on, wait, that's MetLife. Get him off that turf. That's MetLife. Please get him off that turf. But overall, looked like AJ Brown good. Looked like he was running full speed, looking good, looking fine. But there was a guy that was not there who I assumed was possibly going to go on IR is Landon Dickerson. Landon Dickerson, he wasn't there. I'm like, okay, that's expected. But updates start coming out, and Nick Sirianni, I believe, was asked about him, or somebody was asked about him. And the first thing I seen was, oh, yeah, he's home, getting rest, getting ready for week one. I'm like, ready for week one? Yeah. Eagle Owl called him injury prone. I still think that's the case. I'm not going to lie to you. But he's tough. He's injury prone, but he's tough. Let me explain that. Landon Dickerson always dealing with a knee, lower body injury, every second, every game. It feel like it, but it's football at the same time. But I will say this, he really don't miss games. I give him credit for that. But we all knew when we drafted Landon Dickerson, the reason why he fell to the second round, and the only reason why he fell to the second round, everybody was afraid to take that risk. Like, injuries, is he going to last in the NFL? So far, yes, he's been injured, but he's been lasting in the NFL. He haven't really missed games. And so now the Eagles just keep taking these chances on guys like that. Like, even when you look at the Jahad Campbell, he wasn't really supposed to play like week one. It looked like he's going to start. So that's what the Eagles do. But Landon Dickerson, man, looking good, man. Here he looking good. And he's going to be ready for week one. So that was really good news. But let's talk about the game, man. Let's start with the offensive side of the ball. I mean, it's preseason, bad quarterback, QB3. I keep hearing people say cut Cal McCord. I'm like, you got to keep 3 QBs. Like, he's the third string quarterback. Of course, he's not going to be that great. But you had Cal McCord, and as expected, didn't look great. But to be fair to Cal McCord, there were some drops. I thought Elijah Cooks was fine. Not the best, but I thought he was fine. Whoever that corner that was on Elijah Cooks did a really good job. Can't front. He really did. Can't think of his name. Played for the Jets. Thought the Oline was better than the Browns game. I mean, they took a step forward. Toph looked fine. I thought Drew Kendall looked fine. Kendall Lamb, I don't know how he made the team, to be honest. Maybe the practice squad. I didn't think Trevor Keegan looked all that great either, to be honest. But the O-line, I could say this, it was better than that week 2 game. It was better. So that's why I can, go in on this like it's progression. It didn't get worse. So it gave Kyle McCord time to look slightly better than the Browns game. But overall, man, it was an average day, but slightly below average as far as the O-line. Now let's talk about my guy Montrell Johnson Jr. I like Montrell Johnson. Y'all know that. Now, we got a deep running back room. It is what it is. He's not going to make the team, but I look at him as a guy who could make the practice squad. He got a touchdown. The cuts, remember I kept talking about, I'm like, yo, they saying in camp the way he cut and find a hole, he looked really good. Remember, I was pushing for like, yo, he can push for A.J. Dillon's spot. I truly meant that and I believe that. And honestly, I still believe that now, even though A.J. Dillon is a lot. And what I mean by that is, yeah, Montrell Johnson possibly going to be on the practice squad. But if he can hang in there, get better, A.J. Dillon's on a 1-year deal. More than likely, A.J. Dillon goes somewhere else. And then you got Montrell Johnson waiting in the background, just getting better and better. And then he could take over that RB3 spot or whatever. So I like him. I thought he ran hard, physical. But then, again, he's quick to find a hole. Even with that bad O-line play, anytime they give him some type of breathing room, he made the most of it. It was an explosion there, pause. So Montrell Johnson Jr., he looked like an NFL back, a backup. I won't say starter type, but he looked like a backup NFL back in this league. It's just that when you got Will Shipley looking good, then A.J. Dillon is A.J. Dillon, and then Saquon is like, come on, Saquon Barkley. Just a crowded room, man. And it's just unfortunate for him that, he got hurt. He got hurt with that hamstring injury. I say this, if he never got hurt with that hamstring injury and he played that week 1 preseason game, him and A.J. Dillon and then Will Shipley all played that week 1 preseason game, I believe he'd be making a push for somebody's spot, but he got hurt. And, as a UDFA, that's out of his control. Anything with a UDFA, it hurts them. They get hurt. They mess up one play. They fumble. They make a crucial drop. Those are things that could get guys cut. And unfortunately, a hamstring injury, week 1 preseason, really hurt them. Like it even hurt a guy like Elijah Cooks, right? A lot of you guys was talking about Elijah Cooks. I'm telling you, go back and look at the videos. I know everybody loved Darius Cooper now, but I was the only one. I'm like, yeah, Elijah Cooks, and I was bringing him up too. I'm like, he's having a good camp. But there's a guy named Darius Cooper who's on his tail and is having a good camp too. And he showed that preseason week 1. Now imagine if Darius Cooper missed that game. If he missed that week 1 game and it was vice versa and it was Elijah Cooks who had the game that he went off. The future could have been different, but it's Darius Cooper time. I think he's good. I think he's solid, and I think he deserved to make the team, man. That's why he didn't play much minutes as the other guys. So, yeah, that's why I think about the receivers. Oh, I can't forget about Ainias Smith. Ainias Smith, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you want to get cut, bro? Like, bro, what was that type of performance? I'm like, yeah, he doing good. Week 1, week 2, he's having a good camp. And then what type of performance was that against the Jets to put out tape? He was in deep in the 3rd, 4th quarter. Ainias Smith, I'm sorry, man. You didn't look that great. And just being a punt returner, I don't really know if that guarantees you a spot, bro. It might guarantee you a spot on the practice squad, and maybe we elevate you certain games, but, bro, I don't know what type of performance that was. Maybe you got lax because Johnny Wilson got hurt and you think the spot is just yours. I seen they was trying out John Mechie as a punt returner and a kick returner. So, bro, I don't know what type of performance that was. Horrible. Straight up horrible. But let's go to the defensive side of the ball. Defensive line. I thought Azeez Ojulari, he was fine. He looked good. He got a nice tackle on the running back on the run play. He was getting to the backfield. The times he was in the game that he was basically immediately snatched. So shout out to, Azeez Ojulari. Looked like he's going to make the team. But what was really surprising is that Joshua Oshay didn't play. So it looked like he's going to be more of the rotational piece, and then Azeez might be behind Joshua Oshay. So we'll see how it go. We know how we do our D-line anyway. We rotate a lot of guys. What I was happy about, or the performance I was happy about, also made me a little sad too, because some of these guys, a lot of these good guys going to get cut. It's the defensive tackles. I thought Gabe Hall played well. Another guy named Jacob Sykes played really well. It's a couple names I'm forgetting out there. But the D tackle room, even going to like the third team and guys that's not going to make the team, they did a really good job. A really good job. And I can't forget about Patrick Johnson too, man. He's just a preseason king. I don't know how he don't make the team. He always end up on our practice squad. I think this is the year he legitimately deserves a shot. I honestly think that. But I seen him playing in the third quarter. It looked like it's going to be the same thing. Cut him. Hopefully he clear waivers and he's going to be on the practice squad. But, man, I just don't know. Is it something they just not seeing? Because these are different coaches, like defensive staff. And he just don't really get the true opportunities like that. But I thought he would play great. And APR, Antoine Powell Raylan, finally came to life. He finally came to life. The guy I was seeing in Virginia, yeah, I happened to see him getting the pressures, forced the fumble on the sack. Like he was getting there, man. He did a good job. I gotta give him praise for that. He did good. Shout out to APR, man. I started to be on his head top, but he did good that game. I give him that. Does he make the team? I really don't know. Maybe the Eagles see a higher upside with him over Patrick Johnson. I don't know. I would pick Patrick Johnson for the last spot, but because the Eagles drafted APR and then things he did in college, they believe in the upside. And it's one of those things where sometimes if you can obtain the person at the cutting them, meaning APR and Patrick Johnson is a guy they probably want to keep around, at least on a practice squad. You have a better chance of cutting a Patrick Johnson, get him to the practice squad, than the APR, get him to the practice squad. Because other teams going to see that like, hold on, wait. He got some upside. Let's get him and let's work with him. So we'll see, man. We'll see about APR. Linebackers, man. Linebackers, I thought Trotter Jr. was good. He got snatched pretty early. I thought Smile Monday was out there a little too long, especially for a guy that's damn near guaranteed the spot. I guess Vic Fangio and those guys just wanted him to get his reps. Then eventually he got hurt. It's like, bro, why is he in the third quarter? It wasn't nothing serious because he went out the blue tent with his helmet and everything. But I thought Smile Monday was out there a little too long. But other than that, man, those other guys, cornerback room, I got to address the elephant in the room. And I didn't think Jakorain Bennett played great. You know what I kept seeing? He was right there, though. I'm telling you, bro, he was right there next to the receiver, bro. I'm like, what does that mean he was right there? Of course he was right there. I didn't think he played great. I'm keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it a bean. I'm keeping it real. I'm not saying he should get cut. No, I'm not going to that extent. No. What I'm saying is, with my own two eyes, these are second, third string receivers. Yeah, he was low-key getting cooked, bro. I'ma keep it 1,000. I didn't see starting caliber. I didn't, to be honest. Now, the CB2 spot is cooked anyway. Keely Ringo wasn't that great. Adoree Jackson wasn't that great. I don't think Bennett played that great in that game. Week 2 against the Browns, he was fine. But he didn't look that great against it. But everybody say he was right there. Yeah, he was right there to make the tackle, but bro, he didn't look good. He was getting cooked. It's okay to criticize. I'm not saying cut him or anything, but we traded for him. I think it's the new toy type thing, the new toy theory, meaning new player. Like, oh, how we traded for this guy for a reason. He should start automatically. And I watched that game, I'm like, I don't know if I want to just jump ahead like that. They should start automatically. Like, let him learn some stuff. Let Vic Fangio get him right. Maybe week 4, week 5. And hopefully, again, Adoree Jackson is playing well. We don't even have to make that transition. So I didn't think he played that great. I'm sorry. I just didn't. If that was Keely Ringo doing the same thing, this is how I know fans bias to players sometimes. And trust me, I love A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown can't do no wrong to me. He literally can't do no wrong because I'm a stan of A.J. Brown. Like, I'm sorry, that just is what it is. But I think it could be the opposite with certain players. Like, everybody just hate Keely Ringo right now. And I'm like, well, if Keely Ringo had that same game Jakorain and Bennett had, y'all want him cut immediately. Keeping it real, man. I didn't think he was that great. I thought the safeties played great. Lewis Seen caught a pick. Andre Sam was fine. I thought Tristan McCullum had a really good game. But really, other than that, once you get deep into the game, it's just like third strings, fourth stringers, whatever. Perry Nichols caught a pick. It was a nice pick at that. It was a little nice highlight pick, too. Off the fingers, caught it, you know. Preseason things, 119-17. We went 2-1 in the preseason, not too bad. But it's time to ramp up for the regular season. I think I'm going to drop this one today. Yeah, I'm going to drop it today. And then Sunday I might take the day off. I don't know. We'll see. Any news come out, of course, I'm going to be on it. In the meantime, though, sorry for the late video. Life happens, you know. I'm trying to get my car brakes changed, and then I'm getting my brakes changed, and they telling me my lug nut is locked and can't come out. So I'm thinking, it's going to be a quick, 40 minutes or so to get my brakes changed. Down there for 3 hours, and I get tired, and I take a nap. I'm like, I got to put out this content. I'm like, life happens, man. But I got something out for y'all, man. But if anything happens Sunday, I'll put out a video. But if nothing happens, I might take the day. And then we ramp up for week 1. Cowboys, man. We got to ramp up for that. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel, man? Am I off on something? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. How y'all feel about the week 3 preseason game? I know y'all gonna go in on me about Bennett, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.